Okay, now we're going to start the practice. Now first you should visualize the refuge field, which means should visualize the front of you upon the sky, beautiful lotus and sun and moon cushion. Upon the sun and moon cushion should visualize the Buddha Shakyamuni, and size of the Buddha is around 4 to 5 inches. And his body is kind of the rainbow body, golden color. And you should visualize yourself as a leader, surrounded by all sentient beings in the form of human. At your right, you should visualize your friends, the families, the people you feel close. In front of you, visualize the people you don't like them or you hate them. It's called the enemies at the front of you. And your left, visualize your friends, the family who are passed away or who are sick. And rest of entire beings should visualize at your back or they surrounded you. Now first you should look all of them, either your friends or your enemies. Their fundamental desires or their innate natural desires are completely same as yours, which is wish to live happy, healthy, peaceful life, and nobody wants sufferings. But unfortunately, because of living under the influence of distracted emotions, for instance, mind of ego grasping, self-centered, anger, attachments, jealousy, arrogance, and so forth, they make wrong decision. That's why they act wrong, mistake. They accumulate countless of negative karma through their body, speech, and minds. Therefore, the result of these karma is born into samsara, which means their body, their minds, their mental factors, everything are contaminated. Living with the contaminated aggregates, suffering of aging, sickness, death and dying, suffering of stress, depressions, fear, anxiety, worry, and so forth, constantly. Even the pleasure, the happiness they achieve it will not remain as a happiness, will turn into sufferings. So all these sufferings should think about to entire beings. They've been circled in samsara with all these sufferings since beginningless time till today. And through that you should generate compassion. I wish each and all of them be free from sufferings and the causes of sufferings. So meditate on compassion to all beings. And not just think, not just visualize, also try to feel from bottom of your heart. Wish each and all of them be free from suffering and causes of sufferings. Then the next is called special compassion, which means not just wish them to be free from suffering. You should take sense of self-responsibility and determine yourself, wish to help them, wish to save them from the suffering and causes of sufferings. It's called unusual attitude or special compassion. So meditate on special compassion to entire beings. In order to save them, in order to help them from the suffering and causes of sufferings, without achieve enlightenment Buddhahood oneself, it is impossible to be able to help to entire beings. Through that reason, you should generate strong desire, wish to achieve enlightenment Buddhahood oneself. And the main purpose of achieving Buddhahood is to benefit to all beings, to save all beings from the suffering and causes of sufferings. It's called bodhicitta, awakening mind. So meditate on bodhicitta. In order to achieve enlightenment Buddhahood oneself, first you need to purify all these obstacles you have right now, which afflictive obscurations, which are all your destructive emotions like anger, attachment, jealousy, and so forth, cognitive obscurations, which are the imprints of all your destructive emotions, all your negative karmas, all your sufferings. In order to overcome all of these obstacles, who can able to help you? The Buddha Dharma Sangha. So seeking Buddha as a teacher, excellent, reliable teachers, actual your savior is the Dharma, which are your realizations, the cessations of all the destructive emotions. And in order to achieve the Dharma, you need to rely on Sanghas, the Arya Bodhisattvas. They are like your Dharma friends. They are like your inspirations. So through the help of Buddha Dhamma Sangha, you can able to overcome all these obstacles. So first, make sure you really concern all these obstacles you have right now. Not only you, also entire sentient beings. And the belief to the three precious jewels who can able to help you, save you. Out of these causes, you should show your faith of convince and full rely on them and take full refuge to the Buddha Dhamma Sangha. And generate bodhicitta, wish to achieve enlightenment Buddhahood oneself for sake of all beings. Out of these intentions, we are going to recite the taking refuge and generating bodhicitta prayer 3 times together. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Sangha, through the virtues of giving and so forth that I do, may I achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Sangha, through the virtues of giving and so forth that I do, may I achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Sangha, through the virtues of giving and so forth that I do, may I achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. Now next, for immeasurables, make sure when we recite this prayer, you should really try try to feel from your heart. You really wish every beings, have happiness, be free from sufferings. Like each what we're reciting, you should really try to meditate, which means to feel. So we're going to recite four immeasurable prayers. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings never be separated from the joy that is free from sorrow. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment and anger, not holding some close and others distant. Now the next, cultivating special bodhicitta. Before we're reciting the prayer, first make sure you feel compassion, right, to entire sentient beings. Wish them to be free from suffering. Specific in this moment, there are countless of beings who suffer by physical illness or mental disease. So specific for them, feel compassion, means wish them to be free from sufferings. Then wish to save them, wish to help them. In order to save them, I need to achieve enlightenment Buddhahood myself. In order to achieve enlightenment Buddhahood, I have to practice the Dharma. I have to achieve each of these realizations. In order to achieving each of these realizations, I have to meditate. Therefore, I have to remain very healthy and meaningful long life. Through that reason, today we are practicing this medicine Buddha sadhana. So out of those intentions, we are going to recite the cultivating special bodhicitta prayer one time together. Especially for the benefit of all sentient beings, I will quickly, very quickly, attain the precious state of perfect and complete Buddhahood. For this reason, I will practice the yoga method of Guru Medicine Buddha. Okay, now this practice has kind of three parts or three categories. The first part is to set up the good intention. So we finish this first part of the practice. Each of us, make sure keep, good intention, which means compassion to all, bodhicitta, the awakening minds. So out of bodhicitta, right now, in order to receive the blessing from the healing Buddha, so first you need to visualize the healing Buddha above your crown. So when we're visualizing the healing Buddha, the medicine Buddha, which mainly the healing energy of all the enlightened beings, right? And it's form of the medicine Buddha, like in the picture in your text, same that, just only 3 inches above your crown. So his body is kind of the rainbow body, dark blue color, right? And the hand mudras, you can see exactly same, the picture in your text. So that's why we're going to reciting the visualization prayer. Page 6. About 4 inches above the crown of my head is a lotus flower. In the center of the lotus is a white moon disk, and seated on the moon disk is my root guru, the Dharmakaya, essence of all the Buddhas in the form of the medicine Buddha. He is blue in color and his body radiates blue light. His right hand, in the mudra of granting sublime realizations, rests on his right knee and holds a stem of the aurora plant between thumb and first finger. His left hand is in the mudra of concentration and holds a lapis lazuli ball filled with nectar. He is seated in the full Vajra position and is wearing the 3 red color robes of a monk. He has all the signs and qualities of a Buddha. So now you should visualize the medicine Buddha above your crown. Now the next is in order to receive the blessing from him, we need to purify all your obstacles and we need to accumulate merits. That's why we're going to do the 7 limb practices with reciting the 7 limb prayers. So when we're reciting these 7 limb prayers, during that time you should really try to meditate on each of these 7 limb practices. So we're going to recite the prayer. I prostrate to Guru Medicine Buddha each and every offering, including those actually performed and those mentally transformed, I present to you. I confess all non-virtuous actions accumulated since beginningless time. I rejoice in the virtues of both ordinary and noble beings. As our guide, I request you, O Buddha, please abide well and turn the wheel of Dharma until samsara ends. All virtues, both my own and those of others, I dedicate to the ripening of the true bodhicittas and the attainment of Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. Now next is the requesting prayer. So when we're reciting this requesting prayer, you should request behalf of entire sentient beings. Everybody has their problem, struggle. Specific in this moment, there are countless of beings who suffer by physical and mental disease. So specific for them, right? Behalf of them, you request. Then your families, the friends who are sick, you can also including them, and also yourself, any obstacle you have, mainly physical and mental illness. Above there, any obstacles or whatever they have, you should also request to Medicine Buddha to purify all of these obstacles and bless us to remain very healthy, meaningful, long life. And purpose of remain healthy, meaningful, long life is to serve to others, to benefit to others. That's always, you have to think. So out of those intentions, we are going to recite the requesting prayer. Page 9. The fully realized destroyer of all defilements, fully complete Buddha, having fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena. Guru Medicine Buddha, King of Lapis Light, to you I prostrate, go for refuge and make offerings. May your vow to benefit all sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. Should visualize the Medicine Buddha accept your request. Now the next is the receiving healing. So you visualizing the Medicine Buddha above your crown. In his left hand, he holds the backing ball. Inside the ball, you visualize the moon disk like a moon cushion. Center of the moon cushion, syllable Om, and surrounded by the Medicine Buddha mantras, form of blue light, mantra garlands. Above the Medicine Buddha, you visualize all the enlightened beings, Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Their healing energies, their blessings, their realizations, and so forth are form of lights and nectars and dissolves into the mantra garland inside the backing ball. From that mantra garland emanates more nectars, which are the healing energy form of nectars. When these nectars coming out from the ball, it's pouring, and it goes through your crown, into your body, right, all the way down to your toes. So when these nectars go into your body, you visualize they purify all your diseases, afflictions, negative karmas, all the obstacles, all the defilements, all the negative energies are completely purified and bless your body, speech and mind. So during the recitation of the mantra, you need to visualize that. So first we're going to recite the visualization prayer, which is page number 9. Then when we recite the mantra, next is page number 13. So the mantras are there. So there are long mantra and short mantra. Long mantra has two different pronunciation. So we follow the second one, the common pronunciation, 3 times. Then after we're going to repeat the short mantra, also common pronunciation. So we repeat again and again. So now first we're going to recite the visualization prayer, which is page number 9. Granting my request from the heart and holy body of the King of Medicine, Guru Medicine Buddha, infinite rays of white light pour down, completely filling my body from head to toe. They purify all my diseases and afflictions, as well as my negative karma and mental obscurations. In the nature of light, my body becomes as clean and clear as crystal. The light rays pour down twice more, each time filling my body with blissful, clean, clear light, which I absorb. Now mantra, page 13. Om Namo Bhagavate Bekanze Guru Binduya Parvarajaya Tathagata Arahate Samya Sambuddhaya Teyatha Om Bekanze Ma Bekanze Raja Samukate Soha Om Namo Bhagavate Bekanze Guru Binduya Parvaraja Tathagata Arahate Samya Sambuddha Deyata Om Bekanze Ma Bekanze Raja Samukate Soha Om Namo Bhagavate Bekanze Guru Binduya Parvarajaya Tathagata Arahate Samya Sambuddhaya Teyata Om Bekanze Ma Bekanze Raja Samukate Soha Teyata Om Bekanze Ma Bekanze Raja Samukate Soha Teyata Om Bekanze Om Bekanze Ma Bekanze Deyata Om Bekanze Ma Bekanze Raja Samukate Soha. Now the next is the healing to others. So here mainly during the recitation the mantra, what you need to do is you have to meditate compassion, love and compassion. Compassion, which means you wish every beings be free from suffering, general all the suffering, specific suffering of illness, the disease, physical and mental disease. Then love, which means you wish them to have happiness and healthy, meaningful life. So out of that wish, then you recite the mantra and you're visualizing the medicine Buddha above your crown. In his heart, visualize the lotus and moon cushion, center of the moon cushion, syllable Om, and surrounded by the medicine Buddha mantra, form of blue light. From that mantra emanates lights and nectar through the 10 directions, and it reflects to entire beings. Specific in this moment, there are countless of beings who suffer by physical and mental disease, and also your friends, the family who are sick. You mainly reflect those lights to them. When these light and nectars reflect to them, they purify all these sufferings, general all the suffering, specific suffering of disease and illness, and bless them to remain physical, mentally both very healthy and peace. So that during the recitation of the mantra, you need to visualize. Also, requesting here one of our Sangha member, the Ani Dolmala, she has some kind of hip. What? Hip broken? Right?
And she had surgery.
Huh?
Yes, a broken hip and surgery.
Yes. So during this recitation, the mantra, please dedicate to her also to heal from all these her external kind of the problems. So first we're going to recite the prayer, which is page number 10. Then we're going back mantra, same page number 13. So first page number 10, requesting prayer. At the heart of the medicine Buddha, above my crown, appears a lotus and moon disk. Standing at the center of the moon disk is the blue syllable Om, surrounded by the syllables of the mantra. As I recite the mantra, rays of light radiate out in all directions from the syllables at his heart. The light rays pervade the sentient beings of all 6 realms. Through his great love, wishing them to have happiness, and through his great compassion, wishing them to be free from all sufferings. The sentient beings are purified of all their diseases and afflictions, as well as their negative karma and mental obscurations. Page 13. Om Namo Bhagavate Bekanze Guru Binduya Parparajaya Tathagata Arahate Samya Sambuddhaya Deyata Om Bekanze Ma Bekanze Raja Samukate Soha. Om Namo Bhagavate Bekanze Guru Binduya Parparajaya Tathagata Arahate Samya Sambuddhaya Deyata Om Bekanze Ma Bekanze Raja Samukate Soha. Om Namo Bhagavate Bekanze Guru Binduya Parparajaya Tathagata Arahate Samya Sambuddhaya Deyata Om Bekanze Ma Bekanze Raja Samukate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanze Ma Bekanze Deyata Om Pekanze Pekanze Ma Pekanze Pekanze Raja Samokate Soha. Now the next is the absorption prayer, which is page number 14. So finally the medicine Buddha above your crown, it melts into the blue light, which is the healing energy of all the enlightened beings, right? Turn into blue light and it goes to your central channel, and finally it dissolves into one's heart. When the medicine Buddha dissolves into your heart, you visualize he blessed your body, speech and mind. So out of this visualization, we are going to recite the next prayer, the absorption prayer. The Guru medicine Buddha melts into light and absorbs into my heart. My mind becomes completely one with the Dharmakaya, the essence of all Buddhas. Now the dedications. Due to these merits, may we soon attain the state of medicine Buddha, so that we may lead all sentient beings to that awakening state. May the sublime and precious bodhicitta not yet born be born. May that which has been born not decline, but increase forevermore. Okay, finish now the medicine Buddha practice. So we have 15 minutes break, and then 7 o'clock we'll start the actual teaching.